Welcome to the Houston Homicide Report, tracking every case. April 2024, 60 homicides in Houston, Texas. On Monday, April 1st, 2024, around 1 a.m. at 14711 South Main Street, Vidal Cruz Corona was found in a wooded area behind the gas station with multiple gunshot wounds. No suspect description is available. Anyone with information is urged to call HPD at 713-308-3600.
At approximately 4:22 p.m., Houston police officers were executing a felony arrest warrant for aggravated assault on Mr. Kevin Wayne Bayer at 4923 Shadowdale Drive. Officers approached the residence, knocked on the front door, and announced, "Houston police, come to the door." There was no response. Officers moved to the back door, knocked, and called out, "Houston police, come out." After receiving no response, officers forced entry into the residence, again calling out Houston police and announcing that they had an arrest warrant. Officers located Mr. Bayer in his bedroom and gave him verbal commands to show his hands and exit the room. Mr. Bayer initially complied, walking towards officers with his hands raised, but then he returned to the bedroom. Mr. Bayer picked up a gun and pointed it at the officers. Two officers discharged their duty weapons, striking Mr. Bayer. Officers provided first aid to Mr. Bayer until HFD arrived. They pronounced the man deceased at the scene. No officers were injured.
Police say the trio opened fire on a Cadillac Escalade with four men inside at Star Shop convenience store on South Wayside Drive near the Gulf Freeway Monday night. HPD tells us an SUV was riddled with at least 24 bullet holes. Bullets also shattered the front of the store, and luckily no employees were hit in the crossfire. Police say Luis Alfredo Pacheco Rojas, who tried to run back inside the store, was shot and killed. HPD tells us a 29-year-old is critically hurt and the two other men weren't injured.
now know that Judge Bob Wolf was inside of this home when his wife is accused of shooting and killing their nephew. I did speak to him over the phone. He tells me right now he's trying to be there for his brother who lost his son and has no other comments. Harris County Precinct 5 Justice of the Peace Judge Bob Wolf is typically responsible for upholding the law inside this courtroom. Now he's faced with his own wife being charged with murder. ABC 13 cameras were rolling as his wife, 48-year-old May Wolf, was photographed and later arrested, accused of murdering her nephew-in-law. Around 9:30 Thursday night, deputies say a fight broke out between Wolf and her nephew, who deputies say was in his early 20s. Sheriff Ed Gonzalez says he just graduated college and was traveling before he came back to Houston to stay with his aunt and uncle at their home on Tocino River Circle.
It may have been a situation where the female homeowner felt that he wasn't welcome anymore, and a disturbance broke out over that.
And according to Sheriff Ed Gonzalez, he tells me that there have been 22 murders so far this year, and 9 of them have involved family members. We're live in the Katy area. I'm Brooke Taylor, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Houston police are investigating tonight after they say a driver ran over a man twice and then took off. This happened early this morning at the Artisan West Apartments on Sands Point near Gessner in southwest Houston. Right now, they're still looking for the suspect. ABC 13's Alex Bazarjian is live at those apartments. And Alex, you did see that surveillance video.
The video was shocking and it was hard to watch. Neighbors tell me they woke up this morning to a woman screaming. They come outside, they see the victim lying in the parking lot, seemingly lifeless, and they say his body was in really bad shape. Houston police thought maybe a driver didn't mean to hit and kill a man at an apartment complex in southwest Houston. But about 5 seconds into surveillance video, he puts the truck in reverse and runs the guy over a second time. Could this have really been an accident?
It doesn't appear to be that from the video due to the fact that the person stopped and made sure that they backed up and intentionally ran over the person.
The suspect was driving a gray Ford F-150. Just as he passes the red car in front of him, you see the victim was hit and drops to the ground. The driver eventually stops while he's almost out of view. Then he slowly begins to back up and rolls right over the victim. Houston police say he never got out of the car to check on the man, he just drove away.
We don't know what is the motive for the crime at this time, whether it was like a motor vehicle that was stolen and an owner was trying to stop, or if this was some sort of argument. That's still to be determined.
The victim did live at the complex, according to investigators. He was hit in front of Building 29. Neighbors who live there say right after it happened, they heard a woman scream. They believe she is a witness, and they say she went with police so they could interview her.
We do have some people that we're talking to. It's still yet to be determined if they're a suspect, if they're witnesses. They just have information that we do need.
HPD is asking anyone who may have been a witness but has yet to come forward to please reach out to them. They are gathering more surveillance video in hopes of tracking down the driver of the truck. The neighbors we spoke to say they didn't know the victim. In southwest Houston, I'm Alex Bazarjian, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
through. These are pictures Alejandro provided to us of Michael Chidozie. He had migrated to Houston from Nigeria, starting a family here before his death. Back in March, investigators say his wife, 28-year-old Kiera Chidozie, allegedly shot Michael several times at their apartment on Yorktown Street. Officials say an argument escalated between the two, leading up to the deadly shooting. The couple's two kids, thankfully, were not hurt when shots were fired.
These aren't just numbers. Each case represents a life lost and a family still searching for answers.